Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to Warship Gunner 2 Portable. Last time we had just finished up this mission here, and I stopped the video here because I wanted to, I didn't want the video to be, I didn't want the video to be too long, so, yeah. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what the next mission, and the next bit of story holds for us. Though we won't be able to see much of what the next bit of story holds for us because, it's in Japanese, but we'll get to see the briefing at least and see what the map looks like and hopefully remind myself what the mission is. I do remember this mission. Hooray!
混乱していて容量を得ません。先行する解放軍艦艇からの観測では、奇襲を受けたフランス海軍は一方的に攻撃を受けている模様です。
フランス艦隊が反撃の準備を整えるまで敵艦隊を引きつけておく必要があるな。
索敵網にかからなかったところを見ると、敵別動艦隊はアイスランドから大回りに進撃していたようですね。
二方面からこれだけの戦力を抽出してくるとは、いよいよ帝国も本気ですな。
帝国にブレストを奪われてしまうと、戦局は一気に帝国へと傾いてしまいます。
ブレスト港を帝国の手に渡してはならない。我が艦は直ちに支援作戦を開始する。
So basically there's a fleet of allied ships that we have to help defend. So, yeah. That's the basic gist of the mission. Ooh, hey, we got the 50 cal, 55 cal, 50 cal, 55 caliber. We got some more, another plane, it looks like. I'm guessing that's what that was. Let's see. I think we did start a new battleship hull. If it's not too insanely expensive, I would like to buy some new cannons, like fast research some new cannons. We could maybe try to do this and that, and then since we've done that now, oh wait, we'd have to, I need these for the carrier, so the carrier can be more useful. I don't know, we'll call that good for now. I don't want to spend too much money on fast researching things, because it is a massive waste of money. We got 4 barrels for those, that's still in progress. Let's see what else here. 61 submarine gun. Or torpedoes, I mean, not guns. How many turns are left on that battleship? 3 or 4? Something like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Analog stick. Okay, 3 more. We could fast research it right now, but it's kind of a huge waste of money, so we won't do that. Can I get a better battleship bridge, maybe? 28, 25. No, it has 28, but I bet it's a massive bridge. It sure is, yep. So 26 is the next best. 10 and 2, 10 and 3, 10 and 2, 10 and 2. Well, I guess we'll go with the US one. And we'll just let that research. We won't try to fast research that. There's no reason to. And then as for these guys, we got, what do we got? 34. Is it also absolutely massive? It's pretty big. 11 and 3, 12 and 2, 10 and 2. That's not it. That's not what we want. For the purposes of keeping some deck space, we'll go ahead and get this one here, the slightly cheaper one. Or not cheaper, but slightly less command. I don't feel like we need the bigger catapult or the bigger heliport yet, so I'm not worried about those. Oh, hey, I just remembered. Not that. No. This one, come over here. Ah! We want to start those pretty quickly. Our auto reload systems are very important to keep up to date. We have the best steam turbines we can get right now. Oh, we might as well go ahead and start those, because they're pretty cheap. And we always want our submarine to be improving. We're up to boiler 4 now. 5 is a little out of our price range. Not too worried about having more aircraft yet. Let's see, these are bridges and stuff we just came from. Well, I mean, since it's so cheap, I guess we'll go ahead and fast research it. 360? Yeah, we can do that. Did I fast research the aft bridge? Did I? Did not. Let's go ahead and do it, because I'm sure it's also cheap. Yeah, there we go. What else? I think we'll just save money for now, for better stuff. Or we could start newer, bigger cannons again, like this, which we might as well do because we're going to want them anyways. But with all that done, let's go back to the battleship and do some design work on this. Now we'll finally have bigger cannons that will be able to really cope with the fact that we're playing on normal difficulty for all of this. So we want to remove these cannons here. I want to move the heliport back as much as I can. As far back as I can. Well, it already was. Okay, well, I tried. Let's see, main guns. Not those, no. These guys, 55 caliber, double-barreled. Should be able to go too wide with all of these, in theory. Like a SOA, 1, and 2. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Let me try to do something like this. Let's go like all the way back here. What if I... Ooh... It's gonna be difficult. Let's see. Let me try to move all the engines back like that, and then we can maybe get a couple extra guns here like this and drop these down, and then yeah, there we go. Now can these go up a little bit more? They could. I'll tell you what, we'll get rid of the helipad. We don't need it that desperately for anything, so then we can move the engines forward and get more cannons on the back, because I really don't like only having 2 cannons on the back, or 2 turrets on the back. That's not enough. That won't be enough to actually kill anything that's behind us in a timely fashion. So put those on there, and then we'll... Oh, come on, hit the thing. There we go. I gotta actually hit the thing I'm trying to hit. There we go, we got that. Can I do that on the back, actually? I might be able to. Let's grab this and... Oopsies, not that. Turn it around. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hang on. I gotta raise these all up first. Raise it up. Whoa. Whoa. Put it down. Raise it up. No, it's not quite gonna work. Also, what in the world? Oh, yeah, there we go. But no, that won't work, so we'll just go back to what we had here. Hang on, I need to do these ones first. And do these ones like this. Can these not? Oh, that's weird. Okay, they can be a little bit closer when they're in the lower positions. So now that that's done, we also want to get our new forward bridge on here. So let's just get these well out of the way so we know that won't be a problem. Let's also move these up out of the way, like so. And get the new aft bridge. Oh, wrong thing. We want this one. Get the new forward bridge, like so. And... whoopsies, nope. Button fumbling. There we go. Aft bridge. This one. Go put that back there. And the last thing I would like is a catapult for a plane, which we'll just go ahead and put right there. And we'll get a... not that. Not... nope, stop it. We only have 25 centimeters of armor on this thing? Wow, that's really bad. That's really bad. Yeah, 1 scout plane. Is there any way I can get more engines on here or something so I can maybe get more weight and stuff? Is this gonna be possible? Well, I could put one there. I could maybe... what if I buff those outwards a little bit and then I grab these guys? Can't do that there. Put a couple in there like that. It didn't give me much of a speed boost. Yeah, what if I get rid of it? Oh, it gave me 0.8 knots, so... yes, I know, I hit the wrong thing again. There you go. Do this, and we'll put it here. Let's see... I want more armor. I really want more armor. This will slow us down a lot. Yeah, I guess that's not too bad. We're going to be hitting everything like a ton of bricks, too, so that's good. Alright, we'll call that good. Wasn't there something else I was supposed to swap out on the battleship? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's go ahead and do the next mission here. With our new and improved cannons. And bridges, but the bridges are less important to the overarching, you know, upgrade that we just did there. Alright, here we go. We're going to launch our scout plane immediately so he can help out with all those submarines that are back over there. And then we are going to go deal with all these enemy ships in front of us. There's the lead ship. There we go. Oh, these big cannons. I love them. Oh, we didn't quite sink the leader. That did, though, even though he was not the intended target that time. So we'll sink this destroyer. Sink that guy. Sink him. And, oh, we'll get both of them, I guess. Let's see. The cruiser is who we want. Here, you, cruiser. Either most of my shots missed, or he has a lot of health. I think a lot of my shots are missing. They've got to be. Yeah, there we go. Destroyer, other destroyer, PT boats. Actually, the high-angle guns are pretty good at dealing with PT boats. After all, my high-angle guns are 5-inch cannons, and those are only PT boats. Let's go this way here and keep up with our friends, or keep up with the enemy so that they don't kill our friends. Finish off those PT boats with the high-angle guns. This, I know they're dropping parts crates and stuff, but I want to make sure they don't sink our friends first. First and foremost. There we go. Sink these destroyers. Alright, there we go. Now we'll sink the PT boat with high angles and turn around and start collecting some crates that have dropped. So I see a parts crate there, and anything interesting on that side? Nope. Alright, that's fine. I don't know if the treasure is EL1 or EL2 in this mission. I feel like it's EL2, but I could be wrong. And I don't have my phone with me. I will probably go and grab that as soon as I sink all of these guys. I really want to sink that cruiser. Die already, you. There we go, we got him. And all of his destroyer buddies are up next. Namely, these ones that are right next to me. There we go. Let's see here. Parts crate. Yes, I want you. Send up a signal flare. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pause for one moment while I go and grab my phone. Okay, I'm back. The treasure is on EL2, so we don't have to worry about that here. S rank is new anti-sub rockets, which we already have equipped. And as for other pickups and stuff, there's just a bunch of rockets of various sorts. There's a depth charge, a decoy launcher, which I've never used before, but probably don't ever plan on using it. I know it doesn't seem all that incredibly useful to me, but what do I know, I guess. Also, I wouldn't be able to tell which one of those it is, because it's all in Japanese right now. Though again, for some reason, they're using English letters in some cases. I don't understand that. I guess there's some things in English that just do not translate to Japanese. Actually, I know there are, and I guess that would be one of those things. Like, I'm sure they have, you know, symbols and stuff that they use for those designations, but they probably don't line up exactly with what they mean in English, so they just say whatever is the English version. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know the language well enough to be making that kind of guess, but let's see here. Sink the rest of these ships here. This one is very bright when it's sitting right in front of me like that. Put that to the side. Ooh, funds crate. I love funds crates. Must be Christmas already. And finish off this cruiser. There we go. Hey, funds crate and a parts crate? Oh, it must be my birthday and Christmas. How wonderful. Can you give me? Thank you. And now I think they spawn south. Or, well, central west and then south. And then another group spawns. I think it's a group of aircraft carriers, and they spawn sort of in the middle of the map-ish. Roughly. I guess my plane sunk all of those submarines. Good job, plane. Did they drop anything I care about? 2 parts crates. I do care about those. I don't know why I care about them. I'm never going to use any of the things that drop from this mission. But there's the completionist inside of me that's screaming, "Do it! You have to do it!" Alright, fine, I'll get him. There. Now. Enemy ships just spawned. Where are they? Yeah, hello. Over there. Well, evidently our allies have bigger cannons than we do, by quite a bit. Come here, you. I will kill you all. These are 14-inch guns. I mean, at best, our allies probably only have 16-inch guns, whatever type of battleship they are. So it surprises me that they could fire so much farther. But the AI cheats, as usual. As in most games, the AI cheats, and they do what they want. So, did we get him? That got him. There we go. Finish him off already. There you go. And get that one. And get that one. Let me get some ammo. There we go. There's a group down south of us. Oh, where is your leader? There you are. Take me to your leader. So I may sink him first. Charge! Charge forward into battle. Making sure my PSP battery is good. You are taking a disappointingly long time to be sunk. Thank you. There you go. Get your friend. And this guy. And that guy. Sink all of these destroyers. And then one more group of ships, and I think that's it. Oh, let's see. They spawn like over here-ish, somewhere. Here we go. They're about to spawn. I think they spawn like right over here. Ah, yes, hello. This is the definition of spawn camping, but I don't care. I was very close to where they spawn. Now that's just me being right here when they spawn. But oh well, it means we get to finish the mission sooner. There we go. And funds crate. And since we got the funds crate and there's no treasure, I'm going to call that good. Ta-da, we did it. And like I just said, there's nothing to go back for, so we'll call it good. And advance through here.
帝国艦隊の撃退に成功しました。
今回の勝利が我々にとって追い風となってくれればいいんだ。
All right. Yay, rewards. Huzzah, S rank. Ooh, 42,000 funds. Nice. So there is the new anti-sub rocket, which we already have. There's some kind of rocket there. 20 centimeter rocket, 30 centimeter rocket. Something else there. Something else. Okay.
Garutoner司令到着されました。今回の働きも見事だった。今日は諸君らに朗報がある。解放軍とフランス政府閣僚との間で会談が行われた結果、フランスが我々と同盟することになった。これもひとえに諸君らの働きあってこそだ。心より礼を述べたい。
光栄であります。それでフランス軍とは具体的にはどのような連携が図られるのでしょうか。
まず海軍としては英仏共同で 太平洋北海哨戒網を構築することになった。これでフランス以北イギリス以南の帝国艦隊の動向がつぶさにわかるだろ
う。我が軍は北欧方面やドイツ北東部に集中して当たれるということですな。
また陸上でもフランス陸軍がドイツ共和国軍に作戦協力してくれることとなった。
しかしキールを拠点とする帝国欧州軍本体およびノルウェーアイスランドに展開する北欧方面軍の布陣も依然強固です。黒海拠点から発しスエズ運河を占領した帝国地中海方面軍の勢力拡大も懸念されます。今回のことは反撃への第一歩に過ぎないと考えます。油断は禁物です。
その通りだ。これに案ずることなく気を引き締めて今後の作戦に当たってもらいたい。諸君らには今以上の活躍を期待している。以上、解散。
Okay, so there's that. Now for the briefing, maybe? Let's save over this one since it's still the same recording session. Yep. Oh, 272. Oh, I remember this mission. This mission's pretty fun, actually. I think so, anyways.
艦長、大変です。
どうした、凪少尉。
先ほどイタリアが帝国軍によって占領されたとの情報が入りました。
バカな、いつの間に。いくらなんでも早すぎる。
しかも欧州戦線がいよいよこれからというところで。
なお現在イタリア残存艦艇がジブラルタル海峡に向け逃走中とのことです。至急救出に向かわれた人の命令が司令部から下りました。
凪少尉、遭遇予定海域の詳細情報を。
If there's anything that's going to make these videos longer than they would be otherwise, it's all of the dialogue. So I apologize for that.
今から出撃するとイタリア残存艦艇との遭遇はジブラルタル海峡付近となります。イタリア艦艇は北寄りの海域から侵入してくると思われます。
追撃艦隊の規模は不明ですが、イタリアの占領維持と南仏艦隊への牽制を考慮すると大規模な戦力は抽出できないはずです。我が方も抗戦は最低限とし、イタリア艦艇の無事救出を第一優先事項とすべきかと愚信します。
アフリカ側にはすでに帝国の占領下に落ちた基地も多数点在しております。地上砲台や航空機による攻撃にも十分注意する必要があります。
海峡周辺には潜水艦も潜伏しているでしょう。対戦装備も忘れないようにしましょ
う。分かった。各部署出撃準備を急ぎ進めてくれ。
はあ、了解しました。
どうしました、タイ。何か心配事でも。
いえ、大したことではないのですが、少々気になる噂を聞きました。実はスエズを落とした帝国地中海方面軍は元日本艦隊ではないかというのです。しかもそれを指揮していたのが天城ではないかと。先日旧知の元駐日フランス武官が訪れた際に忠告してくれました。
天城大佐が帝国軍として戦っている。そんなバカな。
私もこの目で見るまでは到底信じられません。ですが日本が帝国に併合された以上、日本艦隊参戦はあり得る話でしょうな。いつか対峙する時が来るとは覚悟していましたが。
タイ。
Holy cow, that was a lot of dialogue for a briefing. So yeah, another long episode thanks to that. Got some guns and stuff, some CIWS, 3 barrels and 4 barrels for those machine guns, and 61 centimeter torpedoes. Okay, that'll do it for this episode of Warship Gunner 2 Portable. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next one.